My name is Kieran Knutson, and I'm running for president of CWA Local 7250. Before COVID, this is where I worked every day, along with over 200 other members of our union. A lot of days I didn't like my job that much. All the calls in queue and emails and spreadsheets and the cubicles, it's not my natural habitat. But it was an important job for me and my family, and I'm guessing it probably was for you too. A lot of working class folks don't have stable living wage jobs. But AT&T is trying to take those jobs away. They're attacking those jobs all across the country. For over a year now, they've been signaling to Wall Street that they plan on doing headcount reduction, which is their way of saying layoffs and outsourcing and offshoring of living wage union jobs. It's not because they're hurting. They're making millions and billions of dollars in profits every year. And it's not because of COVID. These plans were in place well before the pandemic hit. But the capitalist system demands that these corporations make bigger and bigger profits each year. And any CEO or leadership that doesn't achieve that gets pushed to the side. So this system doesn't care at all about the well-being of the workers or of the environment or even of the services they provide. It's just about profits. So we can't count on them to protect our jobs. We need to do it ourselves. Now, when I went to the president of our local and pointed out what was being said in the business press about AT&T's jobs cuts, and even what AT&T was telling us themselves in their emails to the employees, I was told that there was no special threat, and that if I really wanted to protect our members, I should be telling everybody in our center to work harder. That was especially hard to hear from somebody that went years and years without working any accounts at all. But it's also a problem because it pits CWA workers in different centers against each other. When we're not our own enemies, we're our own allies. Instead, what's needed is a union-wide plan to confront these layoff threats, to defend our jobs, and to expand living wage jobs across the country, across the industry. I don't pretend to have all the answers, but any plan should start with these few things. Number one, we need to educate and mobilize our full membership. Everybody needs to know the threat that we're under. They need to know why. And we need to get people out in the streets, letting working class people know what AT&T is doing to living wage jobs, and putting AT&T notice that we're not going to put up with this without a fight. The second thing, we need to let every elected official and every politician know that they need to take a stand against AT&T's cuts of living wage union jobs. And any politician or any elected official that isn't willing to say to AT&T that they need to stop that and that there will be repercussions if they don't, they're no friend of ours. We won't have any time for them. And third, and most importantly, we need to build a united front of all of the CWA locals that work for AT&T, all of the rank and file AT&T workers, members of CWA. And we need to build a pact of unity that says that if they come for any of our jobs, they're coming for ours. And to start planning our responses to threats like that, including job actions. Those are the starts that I see for a plan to defend our jobs at AT&T. But I'd like to hear your ideas, your comments, your criticisms. I want to have a discussion with you about how to defend our jobs. Thanks a lot. Solidarity.